If you follow the Bachelorette spoilers, you know the fateful choice that Becca Q3 will eventually make. But is this season as entertaining as those in the past? Notorious Bachelor villain Corinne Olympios doesn't think so. She says that the show kind of sucks now. She also thinks that she knows why. Speaking on the Michelle Collins show on Sirius XM radio, Corinne says that she is still watching The Bachelorette. But she's not impressed. It's kind of boring. And I don't like Jordan. Not all Bachelor villains automatically like each other. They're not, like, a faction. Jordan Kimball is a model who is unafraid to use his hotness as a not-so-subtle weapon. But Corinne says that this season just lacks entertainment value. I feel like The Bachelor's losing steam real quick. She's totally not trying to be mean at all, but she feels like the entire franchise has gone downhill. It just sucks. Some members of the Bachelor Nation have expressed similar sentiments, but others vehemently disagree. But, as we said, Corinne means no ill will. Sorry. I mean, I love them. Just because you love something doesn't mean that you can't voice your criticisms of the franchise. That goes for The Bachelorette or for Star Wars. I know I love them and it has nothing to do with any one individual person. So she's making it clear that this isn't an issue with Becca or her suitors, maybe not even Jordan. It's just the show doesn't seem to be working anymore. Corinne gets blunt and admits that, to her, this season has been kinda boring. Now the drama is just, like, trying too hard. She has a guilty suspicion that it might be somehow, and very indirectly, her fault. Is it because of the drinking rule? Because. I hate to call my own self out, but is it? It's been almost exactly a year since Bachelor in Paradise production was shut down due to a poolside sex romp. While the investigation concluded that it was all a false alarm, they did put into place a limit to avoid further scares in the future. Does that suck that the show was only great because of drinking? It's like 1 drink per 2 hours or something. Don't quote me on that. Sorry, we did literally quote her on that. But we did it with context. For the record, the rule is reportedly that each contestant is only permitted 2 drinks per hour. That can add up on an empty stomach for some of the smaller contestants, but it should keep things from getting too out of control. And Corinne worries that this is holding back the show from being great. Producers have insisted that the show was never using alcohol as a social lubricant to stir up drama, but some wonder if alcohol was the franchise's fuel and that it may now be running on fumes. Like, you're trying too hard to make drama. Corinne also opened up on Viall. Remember how she was once head over heels for the guy? She has changed her tune. Hindsight can help you see past someone's charm. He's just not really that nice. He's grumpy. She does have something much more flattering to say. He's much better looking in person, yeah, I'll say that. You ever look up your crush on social media and they just look fine? But in person they're so attractive that you want to weep. That's because some folks are more photogenic than others. Sometimes, people who aren't even a little attractive just have features that happen to look good on camera. And there can be ludicrously attractive people who come across as pretty on camera. Corinne doesn't revel in dishing on her ex, but she does dish on him. I am sad to say, unfortunately, that not just me, a lot of people have said this, that he just seems so miserable in person recently. This echoes recent sentiments shared by others. Alexis Waters doesn't think that Nick is really even searching for the same thing that so many are. I don't think he really wants to find love. Danielle Lombard doesn't think that he knows what he wants. I think he's just confused in general. That's not quite harsh, but it's not flattering, either. Corey is a controversial figure for the Bachelor Nation. Sadly, with these comments, it seems more unlikely than ever that she'll ever play the leading lady on The Bachelorette. Which is a shame, because she is one of the most entertaining television personalities to ever grace any screen. In fact, some of the folks who agree with her that the franchise is headed downhill might think that she's just the right injection of fun and chaos that the series needs.